Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Connor Semscure, and today I'm bringing you guys a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my class setup video for September 2016. This is probably the last, maybe second to last, I don't know if I'm going to do one for October, class setup video for Black Ops 3, man, and that's fucking crazy, absolutely crazy, man. This game has been out for so long. We've done a bunch of these class setups. The game has changed so much within the past few months, but let's get into this. To go right here, and I pretty much only use these no overkill classes now. Even when I play on GB with overkill, UMG with overkill and stuff, I'll still usually use my no overkill classes just because the RK5 is literally so fucking ridiculous now, bro. It's the fucking sniper, shotgun, AR, SMG, it's you name it, bro. This thing is ridiculous, so I don't really have a need for overkill just because this thing is so ridiculous. But anyways, let me show you guys my 5 classes here. Unbelievable that it's almost we're halfway through September and we still only have 5 classes. Hopefully COD 4 Remastered has 10, because that actually only has 5 as well. Maybe in the remaster there'll be 10, I don't know. But anyways, let's get into this. First class, we got the Pharaoh with Elo. Now this was shown to me by Ganola. This is fucking crazy. Now the main problem with the Pharaoh is you'll shoot and sometimes you'll get bogus hit detection. Drifter actually made a video talking about how good the Pharaoh actually is statistically, but the problem is there's hit detection and connection issues and stuff that prohibits this thing from really being like overpowered. Statistically and on paper, the Pharaoh is the best gun in the game for what it is. The damage, the rate of fire, or not the rate of fire, well, I mean technically the rate of fire when bullets are coming out of it, reload speed, I mean all this stuff taken into consideration, this is arguably the best sub in the game. Really the only flaw with it is that it's burst, which kind of prohibits your rate of fire, obviously not when the bullets are coming out of the gun, but you obviously have that burst delay, so that does prohibit some things. But if you do hit your shots, the fucking Pharaoh is so good, and that's why I have this Elo on here. And the Elo, I feel, makes the hit detection and just the overall bullet reg on this gun a lot better, so I do have Elo on there. It's very good, and combined with quick draw and stock, really nice. Aiming down sights, walking around with stock on this thing with that Elo sight, it's just perfect. Quick draw is perfect on it. Overall really good. I know some people like to run laser on here and just fucking hip fire and one burst everything. I don't really know, I haven't used that too much, but this is what I've had success with. And then over here we have a frag grenade. I don't really need a secondary on here just because this is already a sub. And frag grenade, I love throwing my spawn nades. Afterburner, fast hands, dead silence, blast suppressor. We've been over this 1,000 times. I usually only run fast hands on my SMGs. But moving on, we have another VMP subclass. This is somewhat similar to this class, but I don't have an optic on here. Everyone really just enjoys the normal iron sights on the VMP. But grip and quick draw, I do not run stock on the VMP anymore. I just feel like I don't need it. That takes up 2 classes because you do have to put a primary gunfighter on. On top of that, attachment, I don't really feel like it's worth 2 points out of my pick 10. So instead, I just have my frag and flashbang. These are really good to just see what bomb they might be going to an SND. And afterburner, fast hands, dead silence, blast suppressor, very standard perk setup. Moving on to the third class. Now the Locust actually got a buff in the last patch, and this thing is actually very good now. Shoots very fast in comparison to the other sniper, I forget what it's called, SVG. Very fast shooting gun, and overall it's just really good. It doesn't get as many hit markers as it did. Overall, it says right here in the description, 1-shot kill above the waist. So I mean, as long as you're not shooting them in the leg, you're gonna get a 1-shot kill. Pretty self-explanatory. Overall, pretty good gun. I would use this probably more than the SVG. If you're nervous and you feel like, I don't know, you might miss a lot and just you're nervous about stuff, you go ahead and use the SVG. This is probably a more like powerful. As you can see, it says 1-shot kill to all parts of the body, so this thing's a fucking tank. But if you want to use a little bit more of an agile sniper, you can quick scope a lot easier with this thing. Overall, it's just a lot more versatile sniper, so I use that with the stock attachment and thermal. Very good there. Of course, we got the RK5. I don't even really use the LCAR anymore, I gotta be honest. On my sniper classes, I used to use the LCAR, but The RK5, I don't know why, but as of recent, this thing has been melting everything in sight. I don't really know what to tell you, so I've just been running the fuck out of the RK5. Frag Grenade, Afterburner, Cold-Blooded, Dead Silence, and Blast Suppressor. Cold-Blooded's very good on snipers. I've talked about this before. Usually there's another sniper on the other team and they're fucked with Cold-Blooded because you're not going to be able to see them if they have thermal. So a good perk to have on there. Up next we have Man of War. The Man of War, it's kind of a host weapon, and by that I mean it's only good on certain hosts. So what I like to do is run long barrel. Now if you have long barrel, I've talked about this before, this thing's a 3-shot kill for a humongous, ridiculous, just insane range. Now a good example of this is like on Infection. If you're gonna peek up top rock, you're gonna still 3-shot if you have long barrel on. I'm pretty sure if you shoot someone coming from, or someone from white truck to top barn on fringe, that's still going to be a 3-shot kill if you have long barrel. So long barrel is very, very good on this gun. So I run that stock and quick draw with the reflex sight. Some people like to take off reflex and use the iron sights. I tried that, but I don't really like the iron sights and they're really, really distracting. So I felt reflex was the best option. RK5, aka my shotgun, and that's really it. I don't have room for anything else. Ideally, I would like to run Afterburner and maybe a nade or something, but I just literally don't have the room. I know I'll probably get crucified for not using fast hands, but I just don't see a use on ARs, considering I'm aiming down sights the majority of the time when I'm using them. That's my justification for them. I know some people will disagree, but it is what it is. And my last class is my good old classic M8 class. And I do have this like new zombies camo. I don't really know, this just came out like an hour ago. So yeah, this is the new camo. This is pretty sick. I don't know why or how I have it, but I just saw it. Some of my friends don't have it, so I was like, what the fuck? So it looks pretty cool, I gotta say. So I have that on there. Basic generic M8 class, reflex, quick draw, stock. A lot of people say, dude, you gotta use long barrel. Talked about this before. Basically, long barrel, it's kind of useless on the M8 because you're going to be shooting a burst weapon, and if you miss like one bullet out of the burst, which is quite likely on a moving target due to the hit reg and connection and stuff, it's very likely that you will miss at least one bullet from that burst. Therefore, you're going to have to shoot another burst anyway, so long barrel's useless, and it's only going to help you at very, very, very long ranges when you're shooting across the map. But I prefer quick draw on there, and RK5 is pretty good here. I mean, obvious combo M8 RK5, people have been using that since day one. Frag Grenade, Afterburner, Dead Silence, Blast Suppressor, very, very basic. We're getting to the end of this game now. A lot of this stuff is standard, a lot of people know, but I'll go over to my streaks. Lately I've been using the HCXD Dart Lightning setup. Some people switch out Dart with Guardian over here. I prefer Dart depending on what my teammates are using. So if we have like one person running Guardian, I would put the other 2 people or 3 people on my team running Dart. You don't really need like 1,000 fucking people running the Guardian, and plus the Dart you get half a point earlier, which is really good, especially if you get like the last kill and you get extra points, if you defuse and get all these assists and stuff. Overall, it's just good to have that. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know if I'm gonna do one for October. It's kind of undecided, but we'll see what ends up happening with that. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, remember to leave a like rating, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.